Have you met Judas? He doesn't always come with a sword. Sometimes he comes with a smile. He won't always meet you in the marketplace. Sometimes he greets you at your own front door. Judas doesn't always wear robes and sandals. Today, he might show up in a tailored suit, a designer dress, a DM, or a business deal. He could be a spouse, a family member, a colleague, or a leader. The one who says, "I'm with you," while secretly working against you. Let me tell you a story. A young man, full of promise, married a woman who had 5 children with 5 different men. His family warned him. They didn't judge her past, but they knew patterns. Still, he believed love could overcome all things. Soon after the wedding, the woman began scheming, not for unity, but for control. She targeted the family's property, took what she could, and then she walked away. The man tried again. He married someone else. And to his heartbreak, the story repeated itself. Some people don't enter your life to stay. They enter to steady your life, gain access, and dismantle from the inside. Judas is not always a stranger. He's often sitting at your table. The Judas spirit is alive in relationships, music, and leadership. It is alive and well in our world today. It sings in songs with beats that move the body, but words that kill the soul. Music designed not to uplift, but to degrade. Artists sign deals with executives who feed them silver, only to watch them poison their own community with every track. This is Judas in the studio, rhyming rebellion, producing destruction. In nations, Judas often signs secret deals behind closed doors. He sits in parliament, smiles at the people, but sells out resources, signs away sovereignty, and silences voices of justice. Each time a nation tries to rise, like many of our African nations, someone within bends the knee to foreign interest. Gold is mined. Food is grown. The people are ready to live. But Judas speaks. Give me silver. I'll show you where to pierce them. Judas betrays from within. Jesus wasn't betrayed by the Pharisees. He was betrayed by the one who dipped bread in the same bowl. David wasn't overthrown by an outsider. It was Absalom, his own son, who stole hearts behind his back. Delilah didn't need a sword. She used her arms to lull Samson to sleep, then handed him over. Betrayal doesn't start on the battlefield. It starts in the bedroom, the boardroom, the back gate of your trust. Protect your table. Guard your gate. Be careful who you let in your inner circle. Some are sent to build with you. Others are sent to destroy from within. The Bible says, "By their fruits you shall know them." Matthew 7 verse 16. Don't just listen to what they say. Watch what they sow. If someone constantly brings division, chaos, and confusion, no matter how well dressed they appear, they might not be fruit. They might be fungus. So ask yourself, are you surrounded by builders? Or betrayers? By fruit bearers? Or bag holders? And the hope you don't have to live in fear. You just have to walk in discernment. You don't need to close your heart. Just open your eyes. Because even when Judas walks among us, God is still in control. He sees. He knows. He delivers. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. This is the heritage of the servants of the Lord. Isaiah 54 verse 17. Stay wise. Stay guarded. Pick good fruits for your inner circle. And never forget. Judas may sit at the table, but he'll never win the war. When pain feels like the end. Look again, experiences like these, betrayal, sabotage, and heartbreak, can make you lose hope in humanity. They can make you question your discernment, your value, even your purpose. You start wondering, how did I miss the signs? Why did they do that to me? Will I ever trust again? But here's the truth. Pain is where God reveals his hand the most. In betrayal, God teaches discernment. In loss, he reveals what truly matters. And in brokenness, he begins the restoration. God's restoration is never ordinary. Man may hurt you physically, but God builds you supernaturally. And when God builds, it's not just a comeback, it's a rebirth. You don't just bounce back. You rise higher than you were before. Stronger. Wiser. More rooted in truth. Just like Job, who lost everything, family, wealth, reputation, and was surrounded by friends who didn't understand his pain. But after the testing came the turning. And Job received double for everything he lost. After Job had prayed for his friends, the Lord restored his fortunes and gave him twice as much as he had before. Job 42 verse 10. You may feel like betrayal has left you in ashes, but God is the only one who knows how to bring beauty out of them. He has made everything beautiful in its time. Ecclesiastes 3 verse 11. Final words. The table will be cleared. To anyone who's been betrayed, let down, backstabbed, or used, God saw it. God allowed it. And God will vindicate it. Don't close your heart, just use wisdom. Don't stop loving, just start watching. Don't carry bitterness, but carry boundaries. The same Jesus who fed Judas still fulfilled his mission. And so will you. The Lord is close to the brokenhearted and saves those who are crushed in spirit. Psalm 34 verse 18. You don't need to fight for your seat at the table. Just make sure you know who's eating with you. Pick good fruits. Trust the Spirit. And remember, Judas may sit close, but only the faithful eat eternal.